The following is a presentation of the Flex Radio.
It's the interview sessions.
The interview sessions. In conjunction with the Flex Radio.
The team of Giovanni Jackson and David L. David
bring you the latest in entertainment news.
Featuring exclusive interviews with some of your favorite TV, movie, and sports world figures.
Giovanni and David are what's in.
Keeping you entertained with their chemistry and comical personalities.
The interview sessions.
Tune in weekly as they bring you new episodes you don't want to miss.
Please like, subscribe, and download.
It's the interview sessions. The interview sessions with Giovanni Jackson and David L. David.
I'm your idol, the highest title, numero uno. I'm not a Puerto Rican, but I'm speaking so that you know.
Hey, what's up, everybody? We're back again with Living with Danielle and David. I'm Aline Wilson-Harris.
Hey, and I'm Danielle.
And this is David. And once again, we're back.
Yeah, tonight we've got a really special guest.
Definitely.
And I like to say that, especially because it's especially special for me. Some of you who know me from the music business know me as Ed. That's my nickname from when I was in a group, and I think I've told the story before. But when I was in the group, I used to get called by this namesake every once in a while because it's just, so it's a little bit special for me, especially also because, back in the day, it was all good. It was all like that. And he's just special. He's still special. He was special then. He's special now. It's Special Ed. And he's joining us.
Hey.
Special
What's
Ed.
going on? Yes,
What's
indeed.
up, man?
Everything
Yes,
is good.
Icon.
Enjoying the great weather.
Yeah, Icon
Yes.
of Rap joining us tonight.
Appreciate it. Yeah, I'm enjoying the weather now because I don't know if it's going to be a snowstorm tomorrow. You know what
Oh, I know. Exactly.
Yeah, they got Trump playing with the button. He's playing with the weather machine.
God, well, I know you got a hand on everything.
Right.
But you know what? I just was thinking about something. I just recently saw the movie Juice. And I know. And so when I saw you in it, so I was just wondering, are you doing acting now still? And how did you get the role?
Well, the Juice. Well, first of all, I'm still doing whatever comes on the table. Like, I'm a
Right.
jack of all trades, primarily, an artist, a musician. But at the end of the day, entertainment is entertainment. So I do entertain offers to do various TV and film things as they come.
Sure.
I'm not like I guess what they call an actor. I don't go to readings and I don't go to, try out for parts. But if something comes across my table, I'll definitely take a look at it and
Right.
consider it. That's the type of thing I do. If it's made for me, I'm with it. As far as Juice, I read for another part. I actually read for the part of the curly hair guy.
Oh, okay.
Oh, okay.
Right.
Okay.
So I didn't get the part. So I was a little disappointed because I did go and read for that. And I felt like, well, I should have got it just being where I was at in the game at the time and how the effect it would have had on the movie, as far as being a part of the cast.
Sure.
I was just feeling, and anyway, Pac got the role, and me and Pac was super tight, so he had hit me up and was like, I'm up here taping uptown, come get at me. So I was like, all right, we be up there. So I went up on the set, and I happened to just tell Pac the story of how I read for the part, and they gave it to some other curly hair dude. He was like, what? He was like, all right, I'll be right back. So Pac leaves, storm out the room. Then he come back. He like, yo, I got you a part. It ain't a big part, but you know what I'm saying? It's a little something, at least a cameo or something before you get up in the movie.
Wow.
Yeah, so I was like, I appreciate it. Be like, I didn't even expect him to do all of that. I wasn't even looking for that. I was just up on the set chilling with Pac, while he was filming.
Right.
Right.
So, and I never thought the movie was going to be as huge as
As
it
big
has
as-
become. Yeah, it's become like a cult classic. So for me,
Yes,
it's just an
yes.
honor to have a little cameo, and I use my own car. Just it
Oh,
was organic.
oh
So you know I
snap.
had a
Okay, good.
cameo too.
Wait, so you knew Pac from before the
Yeah,
film?
I knew Pop from when he was on the road with Digital Underground.
Oh,
Dancer slash roadie.
yes.
Yeah, he told me that he was starting to make music, and I was like, no, well, whatever you need, I'm here. And for me, it was more important for me to help an artist shine rather than try to take credit or jump on, jump on everything as if it's, I'm not a selfish
Right.
artist or producer. So for me, it was more, okay, well, take whatever production you can to make your project what you want it to be. I mean, it wasn't really about, let me jump on everything. Because I could have easily, I would imagine, have got on uh, a few records. And I was just more so on the lines of, well, let me give you the heat or give you the best that I can so you could shine. And my
Right.
DJ Action and myself went on to produce a few songs for him on a few different albums. So, I'm happy about that.
Yeah, so hey, let's talk about your song, man, because I remember, man, back in the day, what was it? I'm your idol, the highest title, numero uno. You had all of us singing. I mean, I don't look nothing like Puerto Rican, but you had me singing that all over my car.
Right, right. Yeah, that was in my that was like prime. That was like when I was a teenager, and I started rapping, and I really wanted to enhance my craft and be better than everyone else and shine. And at the same time, I had to maintain and hold my position in the neighborhood as an MC. I had to battle, get my rank up, get on top. I was like in the street with it. So
Right,
for me,
right.
it was important. It was
You
important
started
to be
writing.
able.
You started
Huh?
writing at like 14, right?
I started writing before that. I actually started writing in school in poetry,
Wow.
doing limericks, haiku, learning syllable structure.
Wow. Haikus.
Yeah, that
Okay.
type of stuff. So that started in elementary, and then by the time I got to junior high school was when I started rapping and battling. And I used to walk home with my man Gage, and me and him would battle the whole way home. So we used to do it like that. Yeah, that was junior high, and DJ Action ended up in my class, and it was a natural chemistry because for one, he was into the music and the beats, and he used to beatbox too in the class. Like we had a substitute teacher. Shoot, it was like Beat Street. It was like Beat Street up in the room because we was rapping, beatboxing, everything, and Ack had turntables, which a lot of kids didn't, and I think he was very privileged, and he was blessed. So we went to his crib one day, and I saw he had turntables and a mic, and I was like, whoa. We junior high. We junior
Dang.
high. We got 1200s and a mixer and break beats and stuff like that. So I'm like, yo, throw it on. Let me show you what I do. So that was the rest is history.
Wow.
Yeah.
Back when the
Right.
beats were really organic and cool. Like I was telling David, my
Right.
favorite was The Mission. But you know what? I was
Right.
wondering, what do you think about the state of hip hop today?
I think that it's extremely lucrative, but it's being mishandled, and misdirected, and leading a lot of the youth to a different direction that we were never intended to go in. So that's
Right.
about it, man. It is economically empowering. It's just that we're no longer, or we never really were in control, but at least at one point it was independent labels, and there was a chance for us to have ownership. And now the closest thing to ownership would be like Jay-Z and his whole dynasty. You know what I mean?
Oh,
He has
right, right.
probably the most ownership out of most artists that I know of, and
Or being
success.
independent, right? Like that
Right.
Chance Guy or something.
Okay, well, he's the next
But,
example, and that's
yeah.
that's when we talk about technology and the whole new wave of music. Whereas you have an artist now, and his intent is to not sell any records, which is the whole opposite of our business mechanics. So
Right.
now you have another channel and another opportunity or doorway to make residual income without selling records. So I think that in itself is amazing and a great new approach.
Yeah, that's true.
And personally, I don't know any of his music. I'm gonna be honest.
Me neither.
Me neither. If they played anything on the radio, then I've probably heard that, but didn't know who it was. Because a lot of these artists, I don't know who they are, because I really don't get to see videos, and I'm living a whole different life now and a whole different level of the game. So I'm not really like studying, but I congratulate him on his whole approach, his ingenuity, and his whole formula, because apparently, he's able to turn down $10 million deals. And I want to know, how is that done?
It's like how you do that. You know what I was thinking the other day too? Brooklyn is just like giving rise to so many awesome rappers, like with you and Jay-Z and Biggie. I mean, why do you think that Brooklyn, I guess, has spawned so many great rappers?
I think because, for one, it's the mecca of hip hop, and we had maybe like a kickstart on the whole game, and just the development of it and being in the streets with it and having that to prove something. We really had something to prove on this end, and just the kind of the life expectancy and the lifestyle of Brooklyn is just a whole different animal compared to a lot of the places that I've visited and traveled throughout the year. So I think just the environment, everything within it forces you to be your best or you get eaten.
Yeah.
Okay.
Now, Ed, so out of all the rappers, even the rappers that you, we mentioned Pac. We talked about Jay-Z. I know I saw a picture of you and Jay-Z on Google, I believe. But now, which other rappers would you say that you were, other than Pac, that you were good friends with, when you were coming up in the game?
Okay, to be totally honest, I've been friends with almost everybody. It would be hard for me to sit here and say, because I've been to plenty of them houses, they've been to mine, we've hung out in state, out of state. I know their families, they know mine. I have actual family ties type relationships with many artists, from new to old school, because I always embrace artists that embrace me. And when they show me respect and love, I give it back. And I think that's a part of my longevity or my ability to connect. Is that I know how to, show love.
Yeah.
Give it back.
And I don't remember hearing about you having no drama with any artists.
Yeah.
Nah, I never really had drama with any artist, publicly. So it's never been a problem.
Oh, good. No rivalries or anything. So you say you're living a whole new life now. So what do you like to do, in your spare time? I know you have family. You mentioned you have children. But what do you like to do in your spare time?
Well, I like to do pretty much anything that makes them happy. If they want to go to the movies, or they want to go roller skating, or they want to go go-kart racing, or they want to go to Florida, whatever they want to do that's going to make them happy is what I like to do. Because I've done everything for myself. I've done everything for myself. So, I could do it twice, 3, 4 times, but, it's not going to really... I've done a lot for myself. So for me, what doing stuff for them is what makes me the happiest.
Now, so do your kids...
Go ahead, Ellen.
I'm sorry. Do your kids get the impact of who you are? Do they watch the Cosby Show and see their dad on there and they're like, wait, what? And stuff like that. How does that all work in your life?
It just goes with time and age. Like my daughter's eldest, she's 22 going on 23. She very well knows what it is my 16-year-old going on 17. Him and my 11-year-old going on 12. They both are aware. I don't know to what extent, because they've kind of been not sheltered, but kept away from the whole limelight and the whole gist of it all, just to give them some purity and let them have their child and not be overwhelmed with what daddy's doing.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
They know I do shows, I take them. Sometimes I bring them on stage, and reluctantly they go up there with me. And I think the biggest impact comes when we walking around and people talk to them and be like, "Do you know who your daddy is?"
Right.
It's kind of like that, where they could see some shows and see me do it, but to understand the history and how far it extends is just, that's what probably the younger ones have to deal with. But my oldest definitely is aware.
Gotcha.
Do you have a favorite of your rap songs?
A favorite?
Mm-hmm.
Nah, not at this time. When I
Just
first
like 'em
started,
all.
I probably did, but I've recorded so many songs now with myself and different artists and just collaborations. It's hard to kind of say.
Yeah.
And then once you become a producer, like I started producing in 1990, so I became very critical of myself and others as well. But the music, the tracks, the lyrics, everything, I became a real critique in a sense, just being a producer, because you want your song perfect and mixed, mastered, and perfected. So I think by then I just kind of was making songs, and I don't know if I really have a favorite, but there's a lot of great ones that I love listening to. Still,
And those beats are like fierce. Like I remember them. Was jamming to some today.
Howie T, shout out to Hitman Howie T, who started me off in this rap game. He's a Flatbush legend.
Is
Brooklyn
Howie still
legend.
teed off?
Yeah, Howie's teed off right now.
I had to do it. I'm sorry.
Now, Ed, I normally ask this of whoever we interview, usually the hip-hop artists or actually R&B artists, whoever we interview. Who would you say your favorite rapper is, whether it be old school, golden age, whatever? Who would you say your favorite rapper was or rappers are?
I'm a little traditional. Like, I like rappers like, Melly Mel, KRS-One, Rakim. You know what I mean? That sort of era. But then I still also like artists like a Jay or Talib Kweli or Nas or Raekwon. And then it can go up. But nowadays I like a lot of R&B too.
Oh yeah.
Because hip hop is really in R&B heavily. So the beats, the percussion, the patterns, so a lot of R&B nowadays is my hip hop. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah, I saw that.
Because I like to tone it down. I can't listen to the drug abuse and the sex abuse.
Oh yeah, I know.
And the violence. Like, that's not even how I like to vibe. Like, that negative energy kind of pulled me down sometimes. So I go to the R&B where it's maybe
About love.
Love, and nowadays they're getting a little ratchet too. So you gotta be careful with that
definitely.
as well.
True.
Yeah.
Make you have to go to gospel altogether. Huh? You know what? Speaking of which, well, it's not really related, but I saw a video and you were in one of those. It looked like a space age boat where it was on the sea.
Yeah.
The hovercraft. I did not know it was out that early because that was like the late 80s, right?
Yeah, it was a personal hovercraft, and they
wow.
did have them. And at that time, Chica Bruce, the director of I Got It Made and Think About It, both videos, she was the one that came up with that. We had helicopters, speedboat chases, car chases, all kind of. It was very adventurous for a very low budget at that time. So I want to give props to Chica Bruce because
Chica
people remember
Bruce.
videos was yesterday.
Wow. That
Yeah.
was hot. I could not believe it. I thought they didn't come out until like, I don't know, late 2000s or something. I'd never heard of them.
Yeah,
That
that
was
was
a neat
I
video.
was on one. And I was riding it too. I was lightweight, so they had to
I
put
saw
a
you.
sandbag. Yeah, they had to put a sandbag in the front where I kneeled on, just to give it some extra weight so I could maneuver it good.
They didn't want to
Right,
fly off.
right.
And then
Wow.
the close-ups on the land, obviously they was pulling it, but I was definitely rocking on the land and the water.
And
it
where
fun.
was it? Where was that shot?
Long Island, all over Long
Okay.
Island.
Okay. That was really cool.
Yeah, that was
Really cool.
definitely a little bit ahead of its time. That was
Yeah, that
nuts,
was
though.
fun. That was a lot of fun times.
Yeah, it looked like it. I was like, I want one of those.
Yeah.
And then I saw the cameo you had with Jamal Warner, Malcolm
Well,
Jamal Warner.
he actually directed that video.
Did he? Okay.
He directed "Come On, Let's Move It" and "The Magnificent."
Right. Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, so
Did not know
yeah,
that.
so I had some love. Cool producers,
That is cool.
Speaking of cameos, not too long ago, you had a cameo and also were pretty well sampled by Rick Ross and John Legend. What was that like when you got that call? Like, guess what? We need some permission on some samples and all that good stuff.
Well, I'm gonna tell you. I'm gonna be honest. They didn't ask me for permission.
I was about to say, or did you get that call?
Right.
The call I got was pretty much probably me making the call to Ross because I used to live in the South Florida area, and that's how we became cool. Before he was making records, we met on kind of a neutral, mutual ground, and he let me know of the respect that he had for me as an artist and how I was inspirational. So we became cool on that level. And we call each other, yo, what up? What you doing? Okay, you on the beach tonight? Cool. And then I left South Florida when he started blowing up.
Okay.
So, yeah, one of my guys called me and was like, yo, Ross got this song, The Magnificent, on his album. So by this time, he was probably 2 or 3 numbers in. So I had to get another number on him and hit him up. And I hit him up like, yo, son. He was like, yo, Ed, where you at, man? I've been looking for you, but we woke. I got this song, da-da-da-da-da. But see, in real hip-hop, let me just say this. In real hip-hop, we pay homage to each other.
Mm-hmm.
We sample each other. We get inspired by each other. And we don't chase each other down with lawyers because of it.
Right.
Like, I've sampled Guru, Big Daddy Kane, Salt and Pepper, Rakim, and no one has ever come to me with discontent or, disappointed because I paid homage or sampled them. We love each other.
Right.
So for us to do that, we're keeping each other alive.
Exactly. Yeah.
So even though there's a publishing aspect to it and there's a legal right to it, we still have to remember that we are who we are. Now, if it was some other corporate entity involved that was being disrespectful to the culture, then that's different. But when it's one of your homies, your peers, or your fellow rappers that borrow it in homage and honor, then we don't go at each other like that.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? If somebody want to bless you, they bless you. Otherwise it's flattery is the highest form of respect. You know what I'm saying? So
True.
So I guess they say something like that. So just with me, I just think of all the people I sampled. And I'd be like, well, how would I like if they came at me over their hooks?
Yeah.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Because I've sampled a lot of rappers before me that came before me, and I know them well, and I've seen them. I seen Kane 2 days ago, maybe yesterday, whatever night that was. It might have been last night. I saw Kane. You know, it's all love. I go see him whether I'm performing or not. You know, Dougie, they was out here, Slick Rick. Like, this is like my brothers.
Mm-hmm.
You know, at the end of the day, that's how artists like Rick Ross would look up to me. And I would respect him for that. I wouldn't, you know, beat down on him or try to get at him legally just because he's making money or he has success.
Right.
I don't think that's right.
Yeah. And that's actually the last time I saw you and Kane together. I mean, you came out to Jersey and blessed me by doing that birthday thing for Kane. I think that was like 2011. And actually, Danielle,
Right.
you were at that one too. Yeah, we had the Cold Crush Brothers. We had Kane,
Yeah.
Nice and Smooth, Joski Love, Shantae.
Right.
Yeah, that was a nice
Right.
thing.
That was nice. Really nice.
Yeah.
Yeah, so that's basically pretty much how it goes. But, you know, it's all love. We keep it moving. You know, I'm sure I'll be sampling more hip-hop dudes on my future upcoming projects. And, you know, it's just going to go round. It's in the cipher.
Yeah, so now, Ed, I know you got a role, man, because we spoke briefly before we got on. So
Yeah.
why don't you tell your fans, our fans, how could they reach you? I mean, are you on social media? You know, what's your usernames?
Yeah, on Instagram, it's Special Ed Music. And on Twitter, it is just Special Ed.
Okay.
And,
Can
if
you
y'all
say
don't
that one more
follow-
time?
On Instagram, it's Special Ed Music. One word, Special Ed Music. On Twitter, it's Special Ed.
Okay.
And if y'all go on Facebook, I'm full, but just look up Special Ed.
Okay.
Okay, because they can follow you.
Yeah.
At least.
So y'all heard it right
Yeah,
there.
and I don't do too much of all that Snapchatting and all that.
Oh, heck no.
I'm old school. I don't want
Right.
to know where I'm.
Okay.
I still don't know what Snapchat is, man. I mean,
Say taking care of business. Say I'm taking care of business. That's the Snapchat.
Right.
All right, cool. So y'all heard it. Y'all heard it yourselves. You know, we're talking to the magnificent. I got it made. Who's always on a mission, Mr. Special Ed, and Ed, man, we appreciate you taking your time out, man. And you know, I know we tried to connect with you a couple weeks ago, and you know,
Thank you.
yeah. So yeah, we definitely appreciate it, man. So you know,
Absolutely.
yeah, we love you, man, and you know, hopefully, I'm hoping to see you again in the near future. You know, maybe we could do some more work together, and yeah, I mean, I can't say no more, man. You know, appreciate
And
it.
blessings to you
Absolutely,
and your
man.
family too.
Thank you. I appreciate that. And I appreciate y'all for having me on. And I guess I'll be on real soon when I put this heat out, right?
Oh yeah.
All right.
We'll do a follow-up.
Yep, for sure.
Excellent.
Once again, this is David L. David for Living with Danielle and David.
And this is Danielle.
And I'm Ellie.
Thanks for joining us. Peace.
We'll see you next time. One love.
Peace, y'all. It's your boy Special Ed, a.k.a. The Magnificent. And y'all been listening to Danielle and David. That's how we doing it.
Car and drive, and if the record is a smash, I can still survive. I'm the man of steel, hold the wheel that you're steering, or rather playing on the record that you're hearing. You might not understand.
Thanks for tuning in. Don't
Don't forget to like, subscribe, and share.
hit that follow button to be notified when new episodes are released.
Choose your platform.
Listen to us on Amazon Music,
YouTube Podcast,
Apple Podcasts,
iHeartRadio,
and Spotify
The Interview Sessions.
on the Flex Radio.
Ranked 66 out of more than 2.5 million other podcasts.
Tune in directly.
Download the Flex Radio app today.